Hi, I have a question for you. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures, and I want to ask you a yes-no question. For each picture, ask yourself, is this person enlightened? Well, the answer to that question is no, they're not. Nothing you see, touch, feel, hear, no words, no pointers are enlightened. Enlightenment has nothing to do with form. So when you see a picture of the Buddha or Lao Tzu or Muji or um, whoever, um, that person is a form that occurs in the natural world, just like the trees, the clouds, the stars, and this cup of coffee that I'm really enjoying right now. And that person who is enjoying the coffee, that person is not enlightened. It's just a form. These words are not enlightened. They are just forms. And let's get past the often ambiguous verbiage of whether something is real or whether it's a concept. Get past all of that. You don't need to wrestle with those things. The only thing that's important is that which sees, and that is formless. And we all possess that which sees. So, to get hung up with words, images, sacred texts, um, is all a dead end, a false path. But it's important for one very reason. Those people like the Buddha, Lao Tzu, can point to this formlessness very well. And what we realize is once this formlessness is pointed to, everything points to the formlessness. Everything, no exceptions. So everything you see, everything that you taste, everything points to the same formlessness, and the same formlessness sends out its light to it. And this is the key. That when we wake up, what that means, it means we have completely disengaged our identity with every aspect of form. It doesn't mean that form changes. It doesn't mean that you become a different kind of person, although you probably will be a different kind of person. And I want to talk about that for 1 minute. How this awakening experience changes the form that we think of ourselves as. What this awakening experience does to this form is that it really reduces the negativity. The power of negative judgment to reify, to give support for the ego is very large. Ego pretty much expresses itself exclusively in terms of negativity. Even if I say, well, I got to get ahead in life because I need to prove my value to others, that is really a negative judgment because it means that I'm judging my own life negatively. I need to change it. I need to get ahead. I need to beat others out, and all those things, qualities that our society often labels as very positive. It's good to be really ambitious. It's really good to be a go-getter, and all of these things are pretty much, they're exceptions, but they're pretty much expressions of ego. And ego is all about negativity. So when we wake up from the form of ourselves, we wake up from that negativity. And so what happens, and I've experienced this so powerfully in my own life, is that instead of where the ego says, I see this cup of coffee, it's really good. I really am happy I have it. And ego says, I see this very cool computer. And ego says this and that about this and that. That focus on this is important to me, and I don't really like this for me. Uh, that really reduces in power, and there's a sense of wonder. You can call it joy, wonder, and you look at the sky and the trees, particularly for me, the natural world, and it's just amazing. It's just beautiful. And also, another thing I think that changes is that our connections that are most intimate, our family, our husbands or wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, I think actually they get a little less important because we're more open with our connections. So my main point in this video is to talk about how we invest form with awakening or enlightenment. This person that you see in this video, this is not an enlightened being. It's just a form. I'm a form, and as a form, I reflect my conditioning, my family psychology and socialization, certainly my genetic aspect, and my culture, my class, being raised in a middle-class family, urban, American, Jewish, all those things contributed to make me the person, the form that I am. But what happens in awakening is that we realize we're not this form. And what it really requires is seeing through not only the very grossest elements of form, but our appearance and our body, but the most subtle elements of our psychology. And what we will hold on to most strongly are those things that we believe most strongly are true about ourselves. And the way you can tell this, and I think you're going to find this to be amazing in your own life. Find out the things that you're most compulsive about. Like for me, it's very obnoxious. I'm most compulsive about correcting people. I need to be, the little nitpicker. I correct people. And that's what my ego expresses itself as. It's like, that's just, like what this form is. Now, I have to say with waking up, even that is cleansed. So the need to correct people, even though it may occur in consciousness, I no longer feel any need to act on it. I'm really at peace with that because I've seen it as simply another expression of form in this universe. And this doesn't mean that you can't take strong positions on things. Strong positions personally, let's say as a parent, as a child, on your own life, on arts, on science, on politics. The world, and if you believe in God, the God calls on you, or the world or the universe calls on you to express your form, to be that beautiful form that you can be, and that's really up to you. And you can discover the beauty of your own form in this awakening experience. So many people think that form is bad or form is to be negated or what we see is not real. That's just junk. It's garbage. It's nonsense. Your form is what makes you unique. It doesn't make you special because then everything would be special and then special wouldn't have any meaning. But it does make you unique. So the call from God or from the world or whatever it is to express the beauty of your own form once you have awakened to the truth of your essence, which is that which sees, that which underlies all form. Thank you for watching.